Next segment in our 285 segment, we'll get to the keys to the game and all of that, so no worries there. The Atlanta Falcons lead the NFC South by 1 game in the loss column over New Orleans. Don't sleep on New Orleans. New Orleans is now 4-4. They went on the road and got themselves a victory, albeit it was against San Francisco 41-23. But they started the year 0-3. They have now won 4 out of 5. They're 2-2 on the road, which is huge for them. Actually 2-2 at home as well, but them winning games on the road is good. That offense is prolific for sure. Sean Payton, Drew Brees, Pat Carmichael, they got their whole little triumvirate working, and that offense is rolling. They're putting up 30 a game. Absolutely. Catch of the week, Michael Thomas. I believe that's his name, the wide receiver. Yeah, number 13. Yeah. What was that? Early fourth quarter, up the right side. Snatched it off the back of the defender, Tremaine Brock. Yeah, beautiful catch. Catch of the week. And yeah, New Orleans, again, winners of 4 out of 5, putting up 30 a game. And here's something for you. Normally, when they're putting up 30 a game, it's 40 at home, 20 on the road, because they're usually not as good. But their home and road splits right now are 32 at home, 28 on the road. So, again, good team. You got to score when you play New Orleans for sure. First place Raiders, that's right, AFC West. The Oakland Raiders beat Denver Sunday night 30-20. That was the game of the week for sure. My Raiders moved to 7-2 and are up a half game over KC in the AFC West. A really good win for the silver and black for sure. The O-line, I like to call them armor all. I think that's what they call them, because they protect the car. And what was most impressive about this game, that offensive line again. Dallas is the best offensive line in football. That's the consensus. The best offensive line in the AFC is the Raiders. What I liked about the victory was you're running up against Denver. Denver was nicked up on the defense. No Talib this week. Secondary banged up. And instead of trying to go out there and pass it, we could throw it with the best of them. You know, we got very good wide receivers. Our combo, Cooper, Crabtree, dangerous. But instead of going out there and trying to throw it and get into a back and forth, playing strength against strength, because Denver's pass defense is top 5. We went at their weakness, which is their run D. Their run D is the bottom third of the league. And that's what I liked about the victory. The Raiders are learning how to beat you in multiple ways. Exploit your weakness. They were like, hey, this week we saw some success with Latavius Murray. Let's let him eat this week. And yes, I really like that. I really, really, really enjoyed that. Very good game. Very, very good game. Props to the Raiders. Denver's searching right now. No C.J. Anderson. And Denver is a run-the-ball, play-action pass offense. And if you're not running it, Trevor Siemian is not going to be able to stand in the shotgun, drop back 30, 40 times and beat you. So Denver is searching right now. They get a very good test on the road. Denver travels to New Orleans. I have this game circled, 2 second-place teams. Denver will be going into the bye after this game. So, yeah, this will be a goodie. Definitely got this game circled. It's not the game of the week, but it's one I've got circled. The game of the week is between 2 first-place teams. Seattle travels to New England. That's the Sunday night game. That is right. That is a soon-to-be championship board special for sure. Seattle, first place, 5-2-1. New England, first place, 7-1. Rematch of the Super Bowl, Super Bowl 49. New England's coming off their bye week. Seattle's coming off a hard-fought victory Monday night against Buffalo. Yeah, that was a good game. Seattle ended up winning that game 31-25. Buffalo played very well up in the Northwest, great Northwest. They played well. Tyrod Taylor probably played one of his best games of his career. And I really I don't know if anybody saw the game, how much of you saw the game Monday night. It was a national game, so you should have saw this. I was really impressed with what Anthony Flynn has going on with that offense and the run game. And if they can get a healthy Percy Harvin and a healthy Sammy Watkins, a full complement, I would love to see what Tyrod Taylor could do with Anthony Flynn, that run game, and a full complement of his receivers out there. I would love to see that. He's still not making the anticipatory throws. He still needs to work on that timing and stuff like that. But you see growth with Tyrod Taylor. He's never going to be, again, a guy drop back, throw it 40, 50 times. But he moves the chains. He moves the chains with his feet. He's a threat. So I was impressed. In Buffalo, you don't get any points for losing. You're still 4-5. It is what it is. In the bye week, got to figure some things out. But Buffalo played a very good game. Game of the week number 2, Dallas at Pittsburgh. Again, Dallas is 7-1. They destroyed Cleveland 35-10. Dallas is the hottest team in the NFL, winners of 7 in a row. Dak and freaky Ezekiel Elliott. Yes, we have never seen anything like this. 2 rookies, a rookie running back, a rookie quarterback leading the way. Best team in the NFC. It has been awesome. They are worth the price of admission right now, for sure. A question I have for you. I think it's a report this week that Tony Romo, again, is going to practice, may be activated this week. Like I said, I got questions, so I'm sprinkling them in throughout the show. Question number 3. Anyone out there still banging the drum for Tony Romo? Anyone out there still doing that? If you are, I understand. Hey, I get it, because I know you're playing the law of averages. I get it. I totally get it. Bang the drum for Tony Romo, because the law of averages tell you at some point Dak's going to lose. Dak's going to lose, and they may not win the Super Bowl. So if you bang the Tony Romo drum, you have created yourself. First of all, you look a lot smarter. Created yourself a little chaos. I told you. It reminds me of the people that used to pick Peyton Manning to win the Super Bowl every year when you make the playoffs. Eventually, you're going to hit. So, yeah, play the law of averages. I get it if you're banging the Tony Romo drum, but come on, son. Come on. You see it. You see it. Appreciate these 2 rookies doing what they're doing. It's special, man. I really enjoy it. Pittsburgh, on the other hand, average. Yes, we talked about this. They lost to Baltimore 21-14. Pittsburgh's lost 3 in a row. They're no longer in first place. They're getting pushed around out there. They don't really run it. They got Le'Veon Bell back. And, you know what they have as far as Ben and the offense and different things like that, but they don't run the ball. That will turn you to a finesse team quickly. I've seen them get pushed around a couple of times this year. And again, after a while, that's no longer a coincidence. I'm looking forward to see how they respond Sunday. They're at home. Pittsburgh's the home team. You know what Dallas has on the offensive line. This should be a very physical game. I was talking to an old head Steelers fan, and I said, man, look, this is what I see. Y'all have gone from kicking indoors. Y'all have gone from Larry Foote, Joey Porter, kicking in the door, to twerking in the end zone. Yeah, what you want me to say, fam? That's what y'all have gone from. Doors kicked in to twerking. Popping that. Pittsburgh, I'll leave y'all alone. You are staring below 500 in the eyes. Hey, it is what it is. Baltimore, they didn't look great. Baltimore's offense is nothing to write home about. They did get the win. Their defense gives them a chance every week. Even if the offense is only putting up 1 to 2 touchdowns, whatever. Don't run it well. But that defense, that defense is good. Again, defense, if you're going to defend like that, at least give themselves a chance. And you're in a mediocre division. You get a chance to build on that victory. You're 500, 4-4. Get a chance to build on that to start off Week 10 Thursday night against Cleveland. Need to take advantage. Definitely need to take advantage. Staying in the North. I want to stay in the North real quick. Minnesota, losers of 3 in a row. They travel to D.C. to take on Washington. Hawks coming off the bye week. And Minnesota has fallen and can't get up. It is what it is. I hate to use this word, but attrition has gotten the best of that team. You lose your quarterback, okay. You go out and get somebody to replace him. Then you lose your starting running back, who the offense is really built around. And you say, okay, we've played without Adrian Peterson before. Try to circumvent that. Then you start losing linemen. Both tackles gone, down to backups. It is what it is. Now North Turner is gone. I watched this team over the last 2 weeks. It puts a lot of pressure on the defense. You can see the defense trying to, not only go out there and make stops and get off the field and different things like that, but they're trying to make turnovers and they're gambling and different things like that. And it is absolutely rough. They did look better with Pat Shurmur taking over as offensive coordinator this past week. But we put the number at 20 points a game. Put that number at that a couple weeks ago watching this team play. Minnesota needs to get to 20 points a game if they want to win. They didn't do that this past week. They only got to 16. They lost to Detroit in overtime, 22-16. Props to Detroit. I made Matthew Stafford with the dime of the week for sure. That ball he hit Andre Roberts with was about a 30-yard rope to set them up for the game-tying field goal to end regulation. If you leave Matt Stafford time, he is dangerous. That ball was absolutely keyholed. If you get to see it again, Matt Stafford is definitely on the short list for MVP. They're on the bye. They're 5-4. Again, in a shaky division, they have an absolute chance to win in the North. But they're on the bye. Matt Stafford, short list MVP. Coach Jim Caldwell, short list Coach of the Year for sure. He's looked good. He has looked good. Jim Bob Cooter, again, they have some things working. And Detroit can go on the bye and sit back. Again, your division isn't good. You can watch Minnesota go take an L and very well watch Green Bay take an L. Speaking of being on the bye week, let's get to all the teams that are on the bye week, week 10. Buffalo's on the bye, Detroit's on the bye, Indy's on the bye, and Raiders are on the bye. The Colts, mentioned them. They went to Green Bay in week 9 and beat Green Bay 31-26. Very good road win for Indy. They went out there, they jumped on them with the opening kickoff, and that was a shot in the arm. They seemed to ride the wave. Throughout the week, you could talk all that. We need to do this. We need to start fast, da-da-da. They actually went out and did it this week. They didn't dig themselves a hole. They played from ahead. They played smart, man, and they won the game. Props to them. They know, hey, we are in the AFC South. We can pick up games by not playing. Simply sitting on the road, being on the bye week, we can gain ground. The AFC South is known for taking offers for the weekend. Unfortunately, that won't be possible this week. Yeah, they do. They take offers with regularity. 2 teams in the division face off this week, so it's impossible this week. You got Houston taking on Jacksonville. Houston's coming off the bye week in week 9. Jacksonville at 2-6 is still in this thing. A Jaguar, Dex, a Jaguar or cat? It's got to be a cat, right? Because they have 9 lives. I swear. 9 losses. Let's put it like that. 9 losses is what will officially eliminate you and probably in that division. 8-8 is probably going to win that division. But yeah, Jacksonville is still in it. They